Okay, hold on. There we go.
Hey kids! It's time to have fun! Ready, set,
What the fuck did that say? This is so good. Whoever edited this video, that was the perfect ending to it, I'll be honest with you.
Your content isn't even art, Jim. Your content isn't even artistic.
You were picking on a guy weaker than you, weren't you, Jim?
I might say it's because you're a loser who's playing to an audience of children.
I'd like to join your posse, boys, but first I'm going to sing a little song.
He's the very best. He's the ruthless, ruthless cowboy in the
Okay. Oh, fuck.
You have a bully cabal that you have created to attack people.
Outer heaven.
What else would you call it?
I'd call it the sweet spot. We spread hugs and love across the internet.
Bullshit. You know that's not true. You know what you do.
What about name the bully?
No.
Name the bully for Bully Hunter will help you.
You don't want to build a wall. Instead, you want to use a military approach and run sorties over drug cartels.
Sure, and work with Mexico to rebuild its country. Yeah, sure. If we're going to invest money into something, why not in making Mexico better so that a bunch of fucking people don't run away from that country into ours?
Okay. That's brilliant.
This is like the ultimate condescending argument from somebody that's never ever been in a shitty position in their entire life. Like, I can't even believe that somebody.
What the fuck you're talking about.
I don't. You can't. Either that or you lack zero empathy or have zero intelligence.
I'm not part of your lying, doxing, harassing teenage fan club. I'm someone doing something in real life.
And I have an army of mercenary children wreaking havoc on web forums from here to hell and back.
You understand I'm a person, don't you? you think white people act like this? White people are meant to be polite and respectful to one another, and you guys can't even act like white people. It's really, like, amazing to me.
Jim, it's people like you that need to get a bullet to the head. Because you're promoting hatred, bigotry.
Is it bigotry against pedophiles? Pedophobia. It's pedophobia.
You're low rent, low IQ trash. I was 100% right to call you a religious bigot. It's what you and your fans are.
But as a white person who is male, you're never told that there's anything you can do. You have no idea what it's like to be told you're not supposed to do that. That's not the kind of job for you, because the sky is the fucking limit.
What I was saying was that there's this YouTuber that I admire very much, that I used to admire, but I realized that his game is to punch down. But he always mocks people who are weak, who are small. I can't stand the big guy who bullies me, or tries to bully me.
There is a toxicity that has developed among gamers.
Okay.
All right? It feels somewhat fascist in the way it's working.
That's amazing.
Hello, everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis very deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Trolley Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Key Farm, and he died last night. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time?
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch who likes videos.
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot outside. You are not allowed to bring him to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's that time of year. I hope you're all ready. It's a Lonely Fucks Valentine's stream, an INCELebration, and I'm here to teach you all. I've come to give you the gifts and the gears to land the ladies. All the secrets of the sectors are going to be revealed today. I hope you're ready. We have a master in how to woo women who's going to walk us through, step by step, how to make sure the ladies can't ever escape your grasp. It's all in the wrist. It's kind of like shooting a basketball. It's really how you flick that wrist. The wrist. That's the secret behind it. You got to get a good slap going. You got to get a good slap going so she knows who's in charge. Oh, how have you been, chat? Chat! How have you been? I hope you're excited. This is going to be a very fun stream. Everybody loves when you stream about domestic violence. It's just the truth. And it's going to be that kind of stream. It's an INCELebration. And who better to kick off our INCELebration than the words of a martyr, a man who died for what he believed. I'm talking about... I'm hearing creaking. Maybe a spirit's haunting my house. I don't know. No offense, Coach. Please have mercy on me. Please have mercy on me. Now, we've got the words of wisdom from the dating master himself. One of the dating masters. He's dead now. He died in prison. But I wanted to share it with you. Okay? Here's tip number 1. Get your notebooks out if you want to land a lady. Get the notebook out. Get ready. Here we go.
Women are like dogs. Now, what do I mean? You have to treat them like you would treat a dog. You ever go up to a dog and you're afraid of the dog and the dog senses it, and the dog gets up and smells the fear coming off of you and starts barking at you and snarling at you and showing its teeth, and it's pissed off at you and doesn't like you. And you're like all insecure and tentative, like, I'm sorry, hi, can I get you a drink? I just want to be friends, please don't bite me. And what's that woman gonna do? She's gonna snarl at you. She's gonna look at you like, ew, creepy, ew, rough. If you're firm and self-confident, they respond. They get relaxed, see? Just like dogs. You go up to a dog, you know, a big, mean Doberman Pinscher, right? Or whatever, some Germanic, what's a Rottweiler, right? Or a Pit Bull, you know? You go up to that dog, you know, and you say, hey, don't fuck with me, dog. So that's what you have to do. You have to treat women like dogs.
They're just like dogs. Don't you understand? Women are dogs. Yeah. Oh, Coach. Gone before our time. It's truly stripped away from us well before you could give us the gifts that would help us land a lady. But luckily we have somebody else to do that. Now, if you're not aware, a lot of shenanigans have been taking place. Enough shenanigans to get me to come back and do a very dedicated dating stream. Back in the day on Streamy, I did one about incels. Now I'm doing another one, because this dude is definitely a fucking incel, based upon his behavior. Oh, it's going to be fun. Lots of mirth in store for what's coming up, but I wouldn't be a hat salesman if I wasn't a whore, so I need to sell some things first. So why not swing by Metokur.myshopify.com to pick up some amazing Valentine's Day themed INCELebration gear. In fact, I made a video. Let's see if I can time myself on this. Pick up a boys only bento box. Ooh, that looks satisfying. Eat your meals alone and in tears. And don't forget the ladies. They want one too. Nothing says I'm desperate like a bento box with Metokur merch on it. And if you get thirsty, just put your Rehypnol in these containers and you're guaranteed to land a date. Aren't those adorable? It's the last thing she'll see before she hits the floor, gentlemen. And you know she's going to love it. And of course, what better way to say I love you than a note left by a stalker? I mean a gift card. I mean a Valentine's Day card with a love spell. Maybe a sweater. Nothing says I'm single like Metokur merch. And suckers right on it. And boys, there's one for you too. Probably declare to all the ladies out there that you will put them in a dumpster after you cut their fucking throat. Oh, and there's a catnapping queen sticker. That's just me pissing on Mersh. It's me taking a little tinkle on the Tinkle Princess Mersh. So swing by that merch store, Metokur.myshopify.com, for all the exclusive deals. I think I timed that pretty well. I could have pre-recorded that, but I didn't because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy boy. Take that down for a second. Just a lazy boy. You know, before we get into the proper show, because we're going to be covering Ethan Ralph, the Love Master. All right, he's a romantic pig boy, also known as Bigger Tits. before we get into that, and it's going to be a very long fucking section, I thought we'd just do a little update on our little boy Mersh, because I did mention him at the end there. Now, if you remember, last on Dragon Ball Z, he was making horse sounds. I don't know why. Why does a man sound like a horse? It's a great question. But he did.
Andy December says he did it. It fucking work. All right, he needs to be the best.
Oh, yeah, just ride it out, buddy. Just ride out that massive fucking stroke. So, last we left off, Mersh had a little bit of a horse down moment. I don't know. I'm not sure why it happens, but apparently it happened a second time, and it's even more entertaining the second go around. Let's take a look.
Female cop, gun drawn. Female cop, gun drawn.
Okay, I don't know if you've caught that yet. I think we might be in what they call the aura of a stroke or a seizure. It's kind of like it's settling in right now. Female cop, gun drawn. It's very hard-hitting, impactful news from ROTC.
And dog doesn't get it.
Wait a second here. I think something might be wrong with my brain. Things don't seem to be processing properly, but I can't show weakness on stream, so let me try to tough this one out.
Female cop. What? Why female cop?
Oh, that's the good stuff, Mersh. Yeah, let me see that brain damage, fat boy.
Female cop. What? Why female cop being most competent cop on this scene? Oh God.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, this is not good. My brain is melting.
Hang on.
Just got to take a little breather. Ride this stroke out. That'll do it.
Female. She showed.
Female shitting female cops.
She showed restraint.
Folks, this is a little PSA from Jimmy to you. This is what happens when you eat cat shit. All right, when you live in an apartment full of nothing but cat shit, the cat shit has melted his fucking brain. This is why you don't kidnap cats from the neighborhood and then sleep with them on your face. Because the next thing you know, you're doing seashells by the seashore, shedding she-male shops. Let me pour a drink. That ought to help the fucking stroke.
How bad is Dayton, Ohio?
If I ever have a fucking stroke, if I'm in that situation, I want to, God, please let me remember that one line. There's something about a man having massive brain trauma, and then out of nowhere, he's doing fucking limericks. She-male cop. How's Dayton, Ohio, by the way? It's like a Seinfeld. What about those airline peanuts?
How bad is Dayton, Ohio? I'll put my headphones back. Doggo doesn't die. Female cop.
Doggo doesn't die. The female cop. Dayton, Ohio, by the way.
Doggo doesn't die. Female cop. Gun drawn already. Got gun. Female. Other ATF. Feds would have shot dog. Feds would have shot dog.
It's like, that's the end of the clip, by the way. There was a little more where he starts to recover, but that's not as funny. It was a minute. The first one he had lasted like 10 seconds, and he made horse noises. Now he's talking about doggos dying and female cop. And, of course, the lovely town of Dayton, Ohio. We all love Dayton. Every stroke victim in the country. I think that's on like the checklist when you go into the ER and they're like, has he had a stroke or not? I don't know. If you ask them about Dayton, Ohio, they all love talking about Dayton for some reason. I can't figure it out. Not looking good. I think the toxoplasmosis has reached his limbic system. Soon, the cat shit will control him. Like a puppet. Mersh will be controlled and piloted. Like some kind of weird anime. It's a big fat fucking mech suit made of Mersh. Piloted by toxoplasmosis cat shit living in his brain. He won't even know what's going on. Nobody in this neighborhood's going to know what's going on. Royce ain't going to have a clue. So he keeps talking to me about female cops and doggos dying. I don't know what the fuck is up with him. Sad. If only Coach Red Pill was here, maybe he could give him some life advice, some life coaching advice. You know who could use a little life coaching advice right now? Senor Ethan Ralph. I don't know if you know this, but he's in Mexico. Likes to tell people that quite a bit. But let's get on to the show proper, folks. Because you came out here to learn how to woo a lady. And we need to learn from a man's man. I'm talking that real alpha male brain butter, penis pudding, vitality drinking kind of guy. The kind of guy that's got a poster of Andrew Tate on his wall and masturbates on stream because he don't give a fuck. The kind of guy that's willing to strong-arm a woman because he knows that's what they like. Women like a lot of things, and Mr. Ethan Ralph knows what all of those are. Wild dogs in the street, a metal shed with a $400 rent, not enough money to buy proper food, but to eat tortas every day, all day. I mean all day long. For those of you that don't know Spanish, torta means sandwich. But apparently when you call it a torta, it becomes a magical thing that Americans can't get their hands on. Well, our man's man has put together a little primer on how to treat the ladies, how to woo the women, and how to win them over. And we're going to go step by step, looking at how that is. But first we need to acknowledge that he's had a bit of a tough week. All right, he had his heart broken a little bit. Let's do a little before and after. On the left, there's Ralph talking shit to people, calling them fat and stupid, how he's out there balling, and then in 24 hours, that's the end. Oh, so sad. The young lady in the picture with him. Can I name hostages on YouTube? Is that allowed? I think it is. It's part of the news, so I can say Denny. Let's say Denny. That's Denny. Denny there. The poor hostage has been released, thankfully. She's safe and sound. Hopefully Tucker can cover that for us later. Well, he had his relationship break, and it's very sad. It's no fault of his own. I mean, he is a ladies' man. He loves the women, and he treats them so well. I'm not sure what could have possibly happened between him and Denny for her to break off the relationship. We'll just have to go step by step and figure it out. It's a bit of a mystery. But like I said, he's had a bit of a tough week. You've got Joshua Moon, broke dick goddamn Josh Moon over on Kiwi fucking Farms, raising $35,000 to $40,000 for a legal defense of his website. Probably really pisses Ralph off because Ralph shit talks him relentlessly. And now Josh is going to be fighting to keep his website up. His different, I don't know what they are, Josh. I haven't really been paying attention. But he's getting fucked with by companies, raised a bunch of money. And I know that pisses Ralph off, so it's funny to mention. So, got dumped by his girlfriend. One of his blood-sworn enemies is making ridiculous buku bucks right now. And you can kind of see that because, Ralph did a stream where he begged a little bit. He kind of got on his knees and begged like a little bitch. You got to see his little picker tits flopping in the wind. You want to see, chat? Do you want to see his little picker tits flopping in the wind? There are 4 of them. It'll cause gale force winds. They'll be hurricane-like. They might kill people, off the Gulf of Mexico, but I'm willing to play it. I don't care. Let them drown. I just made fun of a man having a stroke. I have no soul. Shall we play it? Shall we play him begging like a little bitch? I think we should.
But do you know that I think we could raise $20,000 to have me and Jim face off? I'm not kidding. I'm not talking about in an actual arena. I'm thinking
down at the farm, in the pig pen. Farmer Jim with his Jake Gyllenhaal muscles can chuck corn cobs at my fat ass while I run around going wee, wee, wee.
$20,000. Now we.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I would pick one judge. He would pick one judge.
Just in case you're curious, this fat degenerate, this fucking retrograde, am I saying that right? Wants me to fly down to Mexico to mud wrestle his fat ass for 20 grand. I don't know why he thinks I would raise 20 grand. If somebody wants to watch a pig getting slaughtered, they can watch a video on fucking YouTube. But apparently, $20,000. Jim, you just got to sign up $20,000 to come down here mud wrestle with me. Just get naked in the mud with me. I'm a big old boy.
And then somebody else would have to pick another judge. I don't know who that other person. Like, we don't trust anybody. Like, that's the only thing. Like, and I don't want to set up. Like, I want an actual judgment.
Oh, you're tempting God with that one. I don't know if somebody living your life should be saying something like, I want actual judgment. I can feel the clouds parting above my fucking head just playing this clip right now. Yahweh's up there, and so is Zeus. They all got together. Holy shit, Ralph. The Pantheon, as well as the guy who does it on his own, they're all together. They're holding hands and just charging up their lightning bolts. Let's not talk about judgment when we're Ethan Ralph.
Do you think it's fair to beat up an old man with cancer? No, maybe not. But no, I'm serious. Jim would want way more. You're a fucking skank, bitch. Are you fucking serious? Jim would want way more.
Now, I want you to notice how fucking mad he's about to get. Just focus in on his fat, fucking pudgy little face. Take a good old look at how mad he gets at the thought that, like, he thinks he's going to come to me and say, hey, $20,000. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to drop on my knees and be like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Put it in my mouth. And then somebody's like, no, Jim would want more. Now watch how pissed he gets.
He used to say he didn't want any money, you fucking skank. Fuck out of here, Gamergate retread whore. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Jim used to be about no money, no hats, no merchandise, no subscriptions, no nothing. No memberships. That's what he was all about. Oh, and now he would want way more than $20,000 fucking dollars? Well, guess what? $20,000 would change the lives of many people in this chat, me included, motherfucker.
Now, I don't know if you heard that. I've got a metal desk, so I'll try to recreate it. But there was a bang sound. That was him accidentally bumping in. I'm not kidding. He lives in a metal shed. Ethan Ralph, I'm not fucking with you. Ethan Ralph lives in a $400 metal shed in Mexico, hiding from the cartel, and you'll find out why later. But he's a little mad, but he let a little something slip right there. It's not so much that he's angry at Jim for wanting more than $20,000. Listen to what he says.
Well, guess what? $20,000 would change the lives of many people in this chat, me included, motherfucker.
Oh, how many dollary dues can I count the way? Well, Ralph, I'm sure $20,000 would be life-changing. Most people would appreciate it. But you're desperate for it. That's the difference. I mean, you are desperate for it. You've got, a $20,000 truck that you got on a 77-month lease, you stupid fuck? That's $800 or some shit a month for that? Your $400 metal shack that you rent? The child support? The back taxes you haven't paid? And let's not forget about the Stripe loan, where they take money directly from every super chat you get. I don't even know how you manage that. I didn't even know that was a fucking possible. You got the internet equivalent of a fucking payday loan. How do you do that? 20,000. Jim's gonna want that, and then he gets mad. Hey, Jim, do this event with me, and then he starts screeching.
$20,000 isn't enough for this cocksucker? Are you fucking kidding me? God. Oh, yeah, 20 grand. 20 grand for the king ain't enough. Are you fucking absolutely kidding me? 20,000. Man, dude, I'm so close to Fed posting. Like, I have to actually stop.
By the way, that wasn't me. I didn't say shit to him. I hadn't even seen this clip till well after it was, done and dusted. And he's that infuriated at the thought of me telling him no, that he's got to have a cigarette. I made this motherfucker smoke. The thought of me telling him no was so much he picked up smoking. That's powerful. I have power over pigs. Instead of St. Patrick and the snakes, I've got St. Augustine and the piglets. So poor Ralph, literally and figuratively, poor Ralph, having a tough week. Gets a relationship broken, shattered heart. Finds out his blood enemy, Joshua Connor Moon, is making the buku bucks. Coming around, begging me for dollars, sniffing in my ass like they're fucking truffles up there. And then, of course, he accidentally lets it slip, because he's drunk and high like usual, that he's going to IFS therapy, something I never heard of before, but internal family systems, which is a really way of, interesting way of fancying up an old Tumblrisms term. He has headmates. Ethan Ralph, I'm not even fucking joking, is going to therapy because he has headmates, not multiple personality disorder, not schizophrenia. He has invented headmates. Inside Ralph's head right now, screaming at him in Piglish, are at least 10 other Ethan Ralphs, all with different opinions, different personalities. Imagine this broke, fat motherfucker sweating to death in a metal shed in Mexico. And all he hears in his head are little Ethan Ralphs oinking at him, incessantly never-ending oinking. Oh, that's a tough week. Now, I know you're thinking, Jesus, man, that's kind of fucking brutal, right? Dumped by your girlfriend, begging for money, people you hate are getting rich, you've gone psychotic and are now going to Tumblrisms therapy for some reason because you're a little girl. I mean, how could it get worse? Well, how about masturbating on air? How about jacking off in front of an audience accidentally? You might think I'm joking. The full clip is up. This is a little bit of a playful one. I had to edit it down to make it appropriate for, the viewing audience. I don't want to I don't want to give you fucking nightmares. But I'll play it for you. It's a little, a little inspired by another incident. I hope you enjoy it.
Sound good?
Random bullshit. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Thanks for the money, dummies.
In a minute, I'm going to come. Yeah.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Oops. Oopsie daisy. Uh-oh, Ethan Ralph's touching himself on stream again. Oh, God. He did that, by the way, for about 2 straight minutes, and then noticed that, he was on camera. Uh-oh. He was watching Nikki Haley. He's cranking one out to Nikki Haley in front of, his audience, and he's so zanny-looped, he doesn't even notice, and I don't blame him. His audience is like 2 people, one of which is a furry that probably enjoyed it. How you doing, Ada Wolf? Why don't you send in one of your cherished $1 donations and tell me your stupid fucking political takes? But I won't masturbate for you like Ethan will. I'm sorry, I've got some pride. So there you are, broke, sweating in a Mexican shack with your headmates, people making money who you hate, getting dumped, caught masturbating. So what better thing to do than to jump on air and tell people that you're going to, of course, not just come in front of your audience, but literally ejaculate on corpses. Yes, Ethan Ralph is a confirmed necrophile. This man is aroused by the dead, and he seeks to pleasure himself in graveyards.
And they talk about me jacking off to Nikki Haley. I'm gonna jack off on your fucking casket, you cocksucking son of a bitch. And you ain't gonna be able to do shit about it. You understand? I'm going to come nut all over your fucking grave. Do you understand? And if your mom is dead by then, I'm gonna come on her grave too. I'm gonna come all over your grave, and I'm gonna come all over her grave. That's what I'm gonna do to you and your mother. And you can't stop me.
The best quarterback in the league.
It's not against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against... Do you understand? Nick Rekieta told me I could come on your grave.
Nick Rekieta told me I can ejaculate on your dead relative. That's what Nick Rekieta told me. Serious accusation, really. I reached out to Nick Rekieta before this stream. I asked him, to watch the clip, and then I seriously asked him, did you actually give Ralph legal advice? Did you tell him he could masturbate on people's graves, that it was legal in the state of New York? And Nick was a little fucked up over this. So he made a clip he wanted me to play for you, a response to Ralph's claim that he had given him legal advice that you could masturbate on graves. And I told him, okay, I'll play it for everybody, Nick. So here is Nick Rekieta's response.
Oh, Mandy, well, you came and you gave without taking. Boy, I sent you away, oh, Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh, Mandy.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I mixed up the clips. That's him singing to the tranny that catfished him. I'm sorry. That was the wrong Nick Rekieta clip. I'm so sorry. It looks like I've misplaced him addressing what Ralph said, and I played him singing a love serenade to a man in a dress. That is my mistake, chat. I'm sorry. I fucking Boomer Jim. Boomer Jim, boomering it up. What was I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Nick, if you're watching this, you might want to sit down and brace yourself. Take the whiskey bottle out first. I played the wrong clip. I played the wrong clip. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Oh, God. But enough of the fun times. Okay, so Ralph has had a bad week. We've all had a giggle. Mersh had some strokes. Nick's out there singing for men. But let's get down to the brass tacks, folks. Let's learn how to be a ladies' man from Ethan Ralph. I mean, you've watched him. We've watched some clips. Who doesn't want to emulate this guy? Getting drunk, masturbating on stream, Zanny looping, bottles smashing everywhere. Let's go for it. Now, the first thing, when it comes to wooing a woman, and you should all take notes, this is very fucking important, is it starts at an early age. Because how you treat your mother is how you treat your woman. And if you want a happy relationship with a girlfriend or with a wife, you should have had a happy relationship with your mother. And Ethan is a master at having a good relationship with his mother. In fact, we happen to have some audio showing you what a good, loving, caring son Ethan Ralph truly is.
Ethan!
What?
Get up!
Okay, I'm getting up.
You're not getting up.
What's happening?
9 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I swear.
You better take the dialysis. You slept a lot last night. You sober?
Yes.
Now, you might be wondering, why would mom be asking Ethan, if he's getting up, but then if he's sober? Well, sadly, tragically, Ethan's mother has passed away. She had an illness. And at the time, she was incredibly sick. And she had to go to something called dialysis, which is a serious medical treatment. And, for the healthiest of people out there, if you had to go through dialysis, it'd be a very fucking tough time. Something you have to do almost daily, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week. It's pretty, it's pretty time consuming. You got to go up there for a couple hours. You have to have the machine work on you. It cycles out stuff. And of course, you need support. You need support from friends and family to help you get down there to do that. And her support was Ethan. So here she is calling because she has to go to fucking dialysis. And her big, dumb, fat fucking son, pilled out of his head on Xannies he's probably stolen, and drunk as a skunk because he was shit-faced all night for 12 fucking hours, has answered the phone. Let's hear how he responds to mother's request to bring her to her life-saving medical procedure.
Yeah. Are you ready right now? Okay, don't start getting out of here, dude. It's not even hot outside. I said it's not even hot outside. Okay, I'm gonna come ready to get you. I'm on the way. Oh, goddamn, Ethan, fucking call you an Uber, how about that? Okay, well then cry me a river. You either get a ride from me or you'll hitchhike.
It's not even hot outside. You'll either get a ride from me or you'll hitchhike. Call yourself a fucking Uber. And I'm pretty sure he told her to suck a dick too in there. Pulling off a little bit of a Wayne Lambright, if I may say so. Imagine your dying mother calling you for a life-saving medical procedure, and you tell her to suck your dick and to walk in the heat. The heat that day, by the way, was in the 90s. Let's hear it one more time, because we really want to build that foundation of how to love women.
I'm on the way. Oh, God damn, eat a fucking call you a new grabbing that. Okay, well then cry me a river. You'll either get a ride from me or you'll hitchhike.
Ooh, that's a little tough, folks. It's a little tough to listen to, I'll be honest with you. Sorry, somebody's saying my audio's coming in a little low. Hopefully that's a tiny bit better. I can't really help it. The clip should be fine, though. My dulcet tones are coming in a little low. That's called being sick yourself. Luckily, my wife doesn't make me walk to dialysis. I'm not in dialysis, but Jesus, I hope she wouldn't make me walk to dialysis. What a cuntish thing to do. But that's little Ralphie. Little Ralphie and his mother. The mother he constantly talks about, how much he loves her and how much he misses her and how dare you ever bring her name up or talk anything about her. And when it comes to how he treats her or how he interacts with her, treats her like shit. Treats her like the stuff you'd wipe off the bottom of your fucking shoe. Because he's a soulless monster. But of course, after your relationship with your mother, you meet women, you start to date, you get relationships, maybe you get married. Maybe you marry a British woman who's going to become a doctor. And everybody seems to really like her and she doesn't really have any enemies. But because you're such a reprehensible piece of shit, you completely fucking ruin the relationship because you're just scum. Even though she sticks it out with you as you're in jail for a year, running your affairs, taking care of your business, making sure your pets are fed, doing everything you could possibly ask of her. And your horrible, caustic fucking personality destroys a relationship, and you're totally at fault for it. But you just can't help yourself, right? Because you're a ladies' man. And ladies love to be fucking threatened. So you blackmail her and bribe her and terrify her.
I'm just trying to decide, basically, how nuclear to go on my ex-wife. But I saw one of her friends on a stream last night, but they were bullshitting about my marriage, basically, seemingly at the behest of my ex-wife, who, if you don't know, actually co-founded the kill stream with me. So it is pretty curious to me when I see that money-grubbing bitch send out her fucking minions. Because you're too much of a coward to come out and attack me myself or yourself?
I'm sorry. I just got to pause it there for a second. Let me just fill people in on this. This is to the best of my understanding. I could be wrong here. But Nora put her ass through college for an exceptionally long amount of time to become a somebody in the medical field. And you live in a metal shack, you fat fucking retard pig. So what do you mean money-grubbing bitch? How would she be a money-grubbing bitch, Ralph, if she's making 1,000 times what you make when she's sleeping at night as you work 12 hours a day? Just wanted to throw that one out there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got a lot more to say, bitch. A whole lot fucking more to say. And people talk about you were paid off to come on the show that last time. You were paid off, you whore. You dirty fucking whore. You were paid off to come on that show. Because you're a trifling ass bitch. You never were worth a shit. And I hope you fucking burn in hell. You fucking whore. Is that clear enough for you? Fucking bitch. So we'll wait and see if you got the stones to show your fucking face anywhere on this fucking internet. Motherfucker. I'm just trying to...
He sounds a little bit angry, chat. He sounds a tiny bit upset, I would say. A little bit. A little bit, if you like. A little bit upset. Tiny bit upset. Oh, let me just check something here. Is he screaming at her?
So we'll wait and see.
I'm just checking audio. Some people are saying it's coming in a little too quiet. This best I can do. I think my mic's fucked up. Oh, God, Jim, you're fucking it up. Everything's falling apart here. I'm sorry. It's just in the presence of such an alpha-buttered ladies man. I just don't know how to handle it. A little bit, if you like. Oh, no, it's coming in fine. You're just fucking with me. We're good. We're good. I don't believe you. You're lying to me, chat. You're lying to me. Okay. So, we've established Ethan Ralph knows how to treat his mother. and how knows how to treat his ex-wife, his first love of his life, the woman that stood by him through the toughest of times. You got to remember, Ralph is not a rich man. He never was. Nora had a great job. Plenty of opportunities to get a guy out there that would be willing to, I don't know, not treat her like shit. But she stuck by this fucking retard. And he was so desperate, so bad up. And if you want to know what my opinion on why she would take money from Ralph to show up on his show, she probably pitied him. Sometimes people just pity little fat piggies like him. So maybe she just felt bad. That was a mistake. So Ralph, ladies' man, loves his mother, obviously loved his ex-wife, his first wife. But let's not forget about the girls he's out there dating too.
He's a rapist.
He is?
Yes.
Who would he rape?
Me.
What? You're like really, oh yeah, you're really drunk.
Blow my mouth.
Oh, that's right. Alice. Shit, I forgot about Alice. So what do we have so far here? We have Ethan Ralph on tape screaming at his mother that she's, should suck a bag of dicks and walk to dialysis because he's, a reprehensible piece of shit. We have him screaming about Nora and, threatening her and talking all this tough guy shit when she's not doing anything to him. Then we got this chick named Alice who he claims is making it all up. Bunch of Me Too bullshit. Saying that he got her, roofied and basically mouth raped her at a party. And there are multiple clips of Alice saying this and breaking down. But of course he denies it. It's just more Me Too lib shit stuff that Ralph is out there saying is bullshit. Clearly there wouldn't be a pattern of behavior here for our ladies' man. Let's move on. Let's see. Is there a pattern of behavior? How about baby mama number one? Let's see. There's an old clip. Let's give it a listen to.
The first Jenga block. By the way, you mentioned Metokur, and I'm literally reading his timeline, and I swear to God, I guess Gator's on with Rand. He said this never happened. Like, I don't even know where he got this from at all. He said he grabbed his pregnant girlfriend by her throat while he was drunk and high and dragged her out of the house. What? Is the claim that Metokur is making on Twitter.
Well, that wasn't the claim that I was making on Twitter. That was the claim that your ex was making on Twitter. When Augusto Kinoche asked, did Ralph grab you by the throat and harm you the night when Pantsu accused him of rape? To which she responds, he grabbed my arm. I think there was a misconception with Gator on that aspect. He did take me out of the house, however. Riley tried to stop me because he was scared of what Ralph would do to me next based on what he had said. Ralph may use my pregnancy to get back, to get him off, to get him to back off. Follow up to that was, he did grab you by the throat another time though, right? That's when you did leave? Yes. When I left, he grabbed me by the throat, which is why I think T got confused of the nights. November would have been the time I left and he grabbed my throat. So now we've got the next woman that Ralph was with after the last woman. Okay, well, let's back up first. First he screams at his mother. Then he threatens his ex-wife. Then he gets accused of raping a woman in her mouth. And here's the baby mama number one saying that he not only, physically dragged her around, but grabbed her by her fucking throat. Now watch his reaction to this, because he's going to go off on Gator, because of course this is all Gator's fault. Goddamn Gator.
Which I don't even know, that's just complete fantasy. I don't even know where that came from in the slightest. I mean, literally, they're just making up complete fan fiction. And Gator did this. The whole reason I put his information out there. Now, I didn't dox him myself, but I put out that he was in Carolina and that his name's Brian and all this stuff. And then Zoom doxed him the next day. The reason I did that was because he was on Kino Casino. And he's like, yeah, I know for a fact that Ralph runs Pantsu's accounts and this and that. Literally just making up stuff wholesale. And I was like, okay, well, if you want to just make up shit wholesale and try to fucking torpedo me with just absolute lies. By the way, there's a lot of real shit that I've done that you could talk about. You're just going to go out there and just make shit up? Okay, fuck you. Your information is not private with me. I don't give a fuck. You want to try to lie about me and fucking libel me, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck your information, and I'll be goddamn, because if you actually did fucking say that, you're looking at a fucking lawsuit, goddamn it, and I'm not fucking kidding at all.
You see how he misplaces his anger? He gets angry at Gator, accusing Gator of that. Gator's not even in this screen cap. The Gator's not a part of this fucking screen cap. There's a conversation going on other people. Gator's making shit up. It's pretty clear what's being said there. But of course, all women are liars. Ralph's mom's a liar. Nora's a liar. Alice is a liar. Faith is a liar. You know, Harry Morris is a liar when he put this out. Now this is this is something. I could read you the tweet, but I'm just going to let you listen to the audio. You know, baby mama number 1 had some allegations against him. Wife number 1 apparently very not treated very well. So what about baby mama number 2, wife number 2? Well, let's listen to some secretly recorded audio tape, because Ralph said he doesn't threaten people, he doesn't hurt women, he doesn't do any of that. Clearly, a ladies' man, this Lothario, knows how to treat him. Got to wind up that wrist and hit him real good.
Get that inappropriate, and I don't give a fuck whether you're approving or not. Clean that shit up.
Stop.
$1 million?
Ethan, I'm gonna clean it. Stop.
You think you're gonna talk to me like this? You're not. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? You won't talk to me like this.
I understand.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Oh, what a loving man. Clean that shit up. You're not gonna $1 million. You're not gonna talk to me like this. Oh, it gets better.
Go ahead.
I'm getting a towel.
You're what?
Getting a towel.
You're what?
Getting a towel.
Oh, hey, fun fact. You might be wondering, what is he cleaning up? Or, well, you know, what is he asking her to clean up? His piss bottles. I'm not even joking. You know, some of the clips I'll edit in bottle clinking sounds or laughs, but he actually urinates in piss bottles. This disgusting pig you're seeing on screen pisses in Medela bottles and lets them collect at his hoofs. And then he knocks them over in little piggy rage fits and makes the women around him clean them up. That's what he's angry about. He's demanding she clean up his piss, his literal piss.
Clean up your desk.
You're getting what?
Towel.
I'm not gonna hurt you, but I'm telling you.
Oh, see, it's always a good sign in a relationship when you start it with, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm not gonna hurt you, but I'm telling you, you won't talk to me like this. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Please don't put your hands on me.
Please don't put your... Did you hear that? He said, I'm not gonna hurt you. This is hard to pick up. I tried to boost the audio of this. But she says, please don't put your hands on me again.
Do you understand?
Please don't put your hands on me again. I understand you.
I'm going to put my hands on you.
I'm going to put my hands on you.
And you're not going to stop me.
I'm not gonna stop
And
you.
if you try to stop me, I'll fucking kill you.
I'm going to put my hands on you, and you're not going to try to stop me. And if you try to stop me, I'm going to fucking kill you. That's Ethan Ralph. That's Ethan Oliver Ralph of the Kill Stream, telling his wife, who's raising the child he created in their house together, that he's going to put his hands on her, and if she tries to stop him, he will fucking kill her.
Put my hands on you. And you're not going to stop me.
I'm not gonna stop
And
you.
if you try to stop me, I'll fucking kill you. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Hey, quick question to all those conservative guests that go on the Kill Stream and talk about, traditionalist values and nationalism, talk about the nuclear family and how important that is. Why are you going on a stream with a man that treats women like this? I know you can do the Me Too bullshit and libcuck this and libcuck that, but he treated his mother like shit. You heard that. Treated his wife like shit. You heard that. And you can hear him clearly on audio saying he would kill his wife. As she begs him not to hurt her again. What the fuck is the matter with you? And why should I listen to any of you scummy little grifting fucks when it comes to conservatism or traditionalism or anything political or anything to do with society as you bitch and moan about tranny story hour at the library when you're willingly associating with a piece of shit like this? Maybe you should, I don't know, leap off a fucking bridge. I couldn't tell you what this audio is. We just hear a lot of fabric moving around, and she's probably running for her life, which is a good strategy. This fat pig probably can't catch her. But I think it's pretty clear what the fuck is going on here. And it's important, and I know we're going through some older stuff, but it's important you understand the history of it before we get into some more of the recent allegations.
Shit TV. Yeah, of course.
I really haven't been setting them.
Yeah, you're worthless. Clean all the messes. Not sex. I mean, you're really kind of a worthless wife, to be honest with you.
So here's Ethan Ralph, high on pills, drunk off his ass, physically threatening his wife. She's scared. You can hear it in her voice. He's already admitted, you can hear it in the audio, that this has happened before, and he doesn't give a shit. He's going to do it again. Demanding she clean up his piss because he's a giant fucking baby. He can't do it himself, can't use a toilet like a human male that's above the age of 3. Here he is, telling her she's a worthless piece of shit as his child screams in the background. You know, the majority of the time I like to make jokes, and we do. We like to make jokes over here, have a good chuckle over here. But this is really who Ethan is. There's no excuse for this. This isn't having a bad day. This isn't an addict struggling with a tough time. There are a lot of addicts in the world. A lot of people out there that are alcoholics or pill poppers that don't beat their wives, that don't get accused of raping women, that don't tell their mother to suck dick and walk to their dialysis appointment because they still have a shred of fucking decency in them, because their personal plight is a personal one. They don't use it as an excuse to bully women and to hurt them. So yeah, we like to have laughs over here, like to have jokes. But this man is a monster. And I just want to show you how much of a monster he is by laying it out piece by piece and bit by bit.
What do you have to say about it?
Nothing.
I think it's true. It's true though. Why not say anything about it?
You know, you may be thinking, God damn, that poor kid, right? The poor daughter. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's get into this. So you hear the daughter crying in the background. What does Ralph think about his daughter? You know? I mean, if he thinks of his mom like he does and his wife's and girlfriends like he does, how does he refer to his little bundle of joy? His daughter, who's not even a year old at the time this came out.
57%. The baby's crying, so you have to go downstairs. Well, bring her up here.
She bit me really hard.
On your titty?
No, on my finger.
Fuck, what a bitch.
What a bitch. My little daughter is a bitch. My wife is a stupid fucking whore that can't do anything right. She's fucking worthless. And my daughter's a stupid fucking bitch. What a guy. Amanda Morris has absconded with my child in New York City. We had an argument in the airport and no charges, of course. It was an argument on the plane. Like literally nothing. But now she has my daughter, or she's disappeared with my daughter. I'm in New York City. Excuse me, officer. My fucking whore is absconded with my dumb little bitch. Can you please bring them back so I can beat them? I need somebody to clean up my fucking piss bottles. Yeah, that's right. She tried to run. She tried to run a year before she finally got free. She ran when Ralph went out of the country. He kept her fucking passport hidden. He hid his wife's passport so she couldn't leave him. And she ran for the hills to a family she was not really that close with at the moment because she basically was in a fight with them, living around him, being told to treat them like shit. You know, like how cults will cut you off from people? Ralph does that with women. So he made sure that, she did not have a good relationship with her father, sister, her mother, grandparents, isolate her, keep her lonely in a country she can't speak the language of, stuck watching a kid being terrorized, apparently, and she ran for it. Absolutely ran for it. And you could see when things really started going downhill because, you know, he's Mr. Big Butts. Well, he's a big butt. Big Bucks Buku boy over here. Check this out. This is on stream where she had the balls to say something. You remember in the audio where he's the secretly recorded audio where he's screaming, $1 million, you ain't going to talk to me like that. This is what that's about. She asked this cheap piece of shit to buy her a video game, a singular video game, one video game. This is a guy that brags about making a bunch of money, selling merchandise, hitting goals, going out to eat fancy restaurants and smoking cigars. And his wife, who watches his kid all day and cleans his piss up, wants a single video game. Check this out.
Get out of
Buy
here
me
with
the
that.
Harry Potter game.
No. Do you want to play it?
We should have a fundraiser.
I have a PS5.
Fundraise it.
Fundraise it.
If you weren't gonna do a show today, I was gonna do a fundraiser.
Fundraise your ass up out of this room while I do my show.
You love it. You had no content beside me.
Yeah, right. I always
Watch
have
videos
content.
out
Nigga, I invent content. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm the king of content.
Yeah, you have to invent content because you don't prepare.
Why would I ever have to prepare?
So
I'm a
talk
walking
about
living.
other things.
Would you like to take over right now?
You know, I have to say, too, because we haven't really got to the proper thing that she said yet. Nail on the head. You don't prepare and you have no content. If you've watched a Ralph stream in like the last 7 months, it's him high off his ass and drunk as a skunk with nothing to do but watch CNN. She was absolutely savagely right on this.
Right now, I have a screaming baby downstairs.
No, do you think you could do it better? Is
I can make
it you that's made over $500,000 since I got out of jail, or was it me that's done that?
You can't quantify this.
No, I can. I can count dollars and cents. I just want to know, was it you that made all that money? It wasn't Digi, bro.
Where'd all the money go?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, we call that a kill shot. Oh, on a kill stream, that's a kill shot, baby. Where'd all the money go?
That money. It wasn't Digi, bro.
Where'd all the money go?
Why am I living in a metal shack? Why am I living in a metal shack surrounded by hungry dogs on the street? Where is that money, Piggy?
It's still here. Where's your money at?
I spent it.
Is it with Harry Morris?
Fuck.
Yeah, it's with Harry Morris.
No. Why would it be with him?
Well, I mean, that's the only money you ever had came from him.
Oh, where's your money? Let me, where's your money, lady who cleans my piss up and has to watch my child because I'm too drunk and high to do it myself? Where's your money at? I don't know. Maybe she's being that traditional housekeeper that you and your guests love to proclaim as the end-all be-all for the nuclear family. But now that's not good enough. Now you're going to shit on her for it? Oh, honey, you need to stay home barefoot and pregnant. But when you stay home barefoot and pregnant, I'm going to tell you you're worthless and you're not doing enough. I'd say pick one. You know, pick one here, buddy. Pick one. Which way are we going to go? God, we have so much more to go over. We haven't even, I know this is going to sound remarkable to you, but we haven't even gotten into the fucked up shit yet. Now, we have a very special viewer tonight. I've been informed that Denny, you may remember from the very beginning of the stream, when we were just starting our little Ethan Ralph segment, the now and then. Remember that, Denny? Sierra there? Apparently she's watching. Or I've been informed she might be watching. So I'm sure this is being very educational for her on what she's fucking dealing with when it comes to Ethan Ralph. And we have so much more to go over on how to be such a great ladies' man and treat women right. But first, we're going to take a small little break so I can go get myself a soda because Jimmy's voice is a little sore. And then we're going to get back into it. And you haven't seen shit yet. We haven't gotten to the crazy part yet. This hasn't been the crazy part. This has been the he's a piece of human garbage part. We haven't gotten the crazy part yet. So let me put the break on. Oh boy, here comes the break. Go grab yourself a drink, take a piss, do what you got to do. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, I hit the wrong audio. I'm sorry. Did somebody in chat just say, that is a boring song? Motherfucker. Did somebody in chat just say, that is a boring break song? I'm in the middle of having my little break here? And you're gonna shit talk my music choice? That's only one answer for that. It's time to listen to King of Pulsing Rhythm of the Night for our break instead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, the rhythm of the night.
Oh yeah,
this is the rhythm of my life, my life. Oh yeah, the rhythm of my life. I know you want to say it. You got some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place. Take me to Tangier, baby, I'll make it stay. Oh, I can't help your pain. Feel you give me life again. Round and round we go. Each time I hear you say, this is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. Want to teach me how to love and learn. There's been nothing left from me to yearn. Think of me and burn, and let me hold your hand. I don't wanna bring no volunteers. Play a sticker that I'm on my knees. Sing that song to me, no reason to repent. I know you wanna say it. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life.
Did you enjoy it? Was it worth it? Oh, we don't like the Kingdom Hearts song, Jim. We don't like the little boops and beeps. No, we don't like that. No, we gotta give you shit for it. Okay, well, Rhythm of the Night it is. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that was fun. Oh boy. Welcome to part 2 of the stream. If you're just joining us, don't forget to swing by the Metokur merch store at metokur.myshopify.com to get all your INCELebration Valentine's Day needs met. Tell that lovely man or woman whom you love deeply, love enough to not take to dialysis, love enough to beat and scream at, love enough to piss in a bottle and make them clean it up. Tell them that they mean the world to you by buying them some overpriced merchandise from some YouTube guy who they have no idea who the fuck he is. Again, that's metokur.myshopify.com. So, when we last left off, Ralph the ladies' man was teaching us how to keep a woman happy. Treated his mother well, treated his ex-wives and girlfriends well, treated his baby mamas well, treated his daughter well. If you're a female around Ethan Ralph, you're pretty much have a target on your back, it seems like. Of course, I don't want the boys to feel left out. He loves his son very much. Like that 24-hour fundraiser he did where he got really fucking drunk and high and just passed out for 5 hours, not giving a shit. He needed to get a plane ticket to go visit his son, whom he loves, and then scammed his audience 3 times in a row, never got on a plane and just kept the money. Really riveting content. Masterclass in how to be a good parent. Calls his daughter a bitch, doesn't give a shit about his son. A lovely guy. But why would she try to abscond? Ooh, such a fancy word. That's a big boy word. Why would she try to abscond with his daughter like that? I wonder why. I don't know. You know, Ralph's got a habit of picking his wife and kids up drunk and then driving down the wrong street or the wrong way on the road. You know, dad of the year here doesn't just call his little kid a bitch. Probably wants to kill her by going 80 miles an hour into a wall. Let me show you an example of that.
Glass, double, double shot, limon, sin salt.
So this is the earlier part of a stream he did over on D-Live where he drank for about, I don't know, half an hour to an hour, just slamming back margaritas to go pick up the wife and kids.
Yes, motor school. I won't show that full one I was about to show you. They taught me that one too, but that adds up in insurance premium. All right, now let's. You're right. My lights are automatic, nigga. What are you talking about? It's because I'm going down the wrong way. Yeah.
Oh, it's because I'm going down the wrong way. It's a one-way road, and I'm drunk, and I'm driving drunkenly down the wrong way in Mexico. Better go pick up my wife and kids while I drunk drive the wrong way down the road. Load him up in the back seat with no car seat. You know, I cut out some of the video in the earlier part of the video when he gets in his truck. You can see a liquor bottle in the fucking passenger seat or on the passenger side on the floor. There's good old dad of the year, Ethan Ralph, drunk driving the wrong way down the road in a country he's not born in, going to pick up his wife and daughter whom he loves dearly. Because that's how much he cares. He cares so very, very much. Oh, I wonder why she'd abscond with your daughter, Ralph. Fucking piece of shit. Oh. Now, he didn't take that breakup very well. You saw how he acted about Nora, threatening to destroy her life. How did he react when Pantsu left? What was his reaction to that one? Oh, typical Ethan Ralph. Got really drunk and made it, well, I'll let the clip speak for itself.
So I guess I should just say it here as well. But me and Pantsu have separated, which is different from a divorce, of course. For those who know. We separated, and that's not a work. That's not a...
Everything is through the lens of wrestling. I think he must have brain damage from some prior incident. I don't fucking know what it is. Maybe Ronnie hit him with a guitar. I don't know what happened to him in his childhood. But he thinks he's in a wrestling show. Like he's stuck in the mindset that this is like WWE. And he's like the heel. I mean, it is kind of like wrestling if he wanted to go for a Benoit angle, because that's kind of where he's going with this. But not like wrestling on TV wrestling.
There's no joke behind that. I wish there was. I think it's bullshit. I hate her whole fucking family. I hope they all burn in fucking hell. I hope they all burn in eternal damnation. But That's the status.
God, can you imagine it? Like, put yourself in the place of the woman that's stuck living with this pig. Like, listen to him talk. He's just super obese. He's got like a brain damage slowness to the way he speaks. Constantly doing that shit. High off Xannies, drunk off his ass. He pees in bottles, probably no shame. He'll probably just drink a beer and then piss in the beer in front of you. And then he talks like this. And he's always wearing sunglasses. This has got to be some kind of like Geneva Convention restriction against this for torture. Like the world courts need to step in. I don't know.
Except for, you know what? Like your grandmother and certain people like were actually good to me. And her grandfather.
Anonymous sent $10 suffer horse.
Yeah, suffer horse. I don't know who that means. Bitch.
Now, check this out. Watch how quickly his personality changes. It just turns on a dime. You've already seen a clip of it earlier. With that $20,000 thing, he was so happy. $20,000, Jim, you and I can wrestle. In seconds, he was fuming, seething angry. Now, look at this. He's talking about, oh, we separated. It's not really a divorce. He seemed a little sad about it. And now he hears the phrase, suffer horse, and watch how quickly, look at the sneer on his face. I guarantee you that's the look he has on his face when he's slapping a bitch.
Yeah, it's your time. It's your day. This is your day. Huh? Cunt. This is your day. Did you want a day? Well, you got one, bitch. Did you want a fucking day? You got one, cocksucker.
Did you want a day? This is your day. This is the day of the horse. The day of the horse has come. Are you ready, cocksucker? Instantly, on a dime. Just instantly. Just look at him. Look at the brain damage. Here's a couple clips of just brain damaged Ralph.
I can easily let those go. Like, but
for everybody that thought Ricada did it first, no, I'm sorry. Nick, that was Ralph's gimmick first. All right, you want to talk about somebody two fists and glasses? Ralph was the one that came up with that first, the ladies' man himself. I wonder, remember, he's got headmates. So whenever you see Ralph silently sitting there not saying anything, it's not dead air. Because in his head, he's hearing things. He's hearing things that never stop talking to him. Other little Ethan Ralphs are talking to him right now. You gonna take that from that bitch, Ralph? Grab those 2 liquor glasses and drink them. You gonna let them trade? Don't you let them big league you, boss. You earned that Modelo. Yeah, you take those Xannies, piggy. It's your day, big boy. That's what he's hearing. Nonstop. Nonstop. It never ends. It never, ever ends. And that, of course, brings us to our more, recent, what do we want to call this? How do we explain this? I mean, I wouldn't really say girlfriend, because she was only with him for about 2 weeks. Well, I guess he's speed running, ruining relationships. With the past ones, it was at least, a few months to a year. But with Denny, if I'm saying Denny Soares, I don't know how you say your username, but with her, it was only, I believe, 2, maybe 3 weeks. Met a girl down in Mexico. Said he fell in love, fell head over heels for her. Oh boy, we know how that's gonna end. Because I have screen caps here that are literally listed as hooker killer. So, it all starts with Ralph meeting a girl. falling in love and going to meet her. Now, he was going to go meet her in an area that's a little spicy. It's a little spicy for an American expat down there. Not the safest place to go. So, of course, Ralph thinks he's pulling a big old trick on people by saying he's going down to Taxo or Taxico or I don't know what the fuck they call it. But he's leaving his metal shed to go visit the girl. And instead he decides he's going to Mexico City and he's going to make her go through a cartel war zone instead. I want you to really understand that I'm not joking when I tell you this. There were reports of cartel violence in the area that Ralph wanted to go visit. And instead, because he's the world's biggest, fattest pussy, you know, the kind that would threaten his wife and make her clean up piss bottles, he instead made her travel through a cartel war zone to visit him in Mexico City and then told everybody what a big baller he was. Big baller shot caller. Real Ric Flair. Woo! Look at the wrestler. Woo! Oh, he's out there wrestling, everybody. It's just wrestling. Come on, Denny. I need you to get on a mule and go through the cartel fucking war zone to come visit my big fat ass. I got piss bottles that need cleaning. Don't you give me lip, girl. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in a body bag. Woo! It's just like wrestling. Just like wrestling. Of course, things didn't go very well. Things didn't go really well. Ralph started tweeting all of a sudden saying things like, there's a coordinated effort by disgruntled women to try to get me. We've seen this before for 10 years. It won't work. Oh, no. Trouble in paradise, Honcho? What happened? I mean, you got your girl to come visit you down in Mexico City. She went through the cartel war zone to come visit you because you're too much of a chicken shit to do it yourself. Took her out to all the fancy restaurants that cost $10. Big spender. I would have bored you with clips of this, but he literally took her out to the cheapest restaurants he could find. They were like 10 feet from the hotel he rented. Really impressing her. Really showing her that he's, the big buku buck American guy. So apparently there's a plot against him. What plot exactly? Oh, it turns out that Denny messaged Faith and shared a little bit about her experience with Ralph. I'm very scared. Ralph tried to kill me. Luckily, I managed to get out. He is really crazy. He is a criminal, and he does not deserve to be free. He is shameless. Yesterday, he almost killed me, and he still has the nerve to post her about me. I just returned home, and I realized that he's posting about me on Instagram to make me look bad. So his Mexican girlfriend, who traveled through the war zone, is accusing Ralph of trying to murder her. Now, I know you might be saying, oh, that's hyperbole. She must be over-exaggerating. Do I need to play the audio again where he literally told Pantsu that he would kill her? Do you think that he hasn't uttered that phrase to a woman before where he said, I will fucking kill you? Because we heard him do just that. So now here she is saying, he told me, this fat, crazy American just told me, he's going to fucking kill me. Uh-oh. Now, Ralph decided he needed to defend himself against these horrible women, all these Me Too women. I mean, look at all these horrible women that have come out against him. His mother, his daughter, his first wife, his second wife, the girl he dated, the woman that bore his son, and now this Mexican girl. All 8 of these females that are all a part of this conspiracy to get him. He needed to go and make a public statement about how these terrible Me Too lib shit women are making things up. All these women, all these girls that he encounters, every single one of them that he ever has a relationship of any kind with, they're all making it up. So he decides to get drunk, of course, and high, of course, and do a Twitter space to defend himself. Where's the pictorial ambulance? Where's my ambulance? Oh, you're going to love this.
So I could have done a stream if I was trying to make money off this, and maybe I will.
Okay. You know how those video clips earlier, I put the pill or the clanking bottle sounds in for laughs? That wasn't me. This is really what he's like. Like when you're listening to his audio, you'll hear clanking bottles. He really is this, but that's the piss bottle you hear under his desk. He literally kicked it over.
So I was trying to make money off this, and maybe I will at some point. I don't know if I end up doing my trip, but now will I stay here? Will I go back to the U.S.? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There's no evidence whatsoever for what's being claimed against me, which is nothing new, by the way. These people claim things without any evidence, no photographs, no witnesses, no nothing. Okay, well, if there's evidence that I tried to kill you, where's the photographs?
You know, I'm sure we've all been in that position. Out on the street, maybe, walking down a dark alley, somebody pops out with a knife or a gun. They're like, I'm going to fucking murder, you're dead. And you're like, wait a minute. I need to get my phone out and get some pictorial evidence. Because nobody's going to believe this happened. Without pictorial evidence, this never ever did happen.
But they have nothing except two harpies commiserating about how they got fucked by the Ralph Ramel. I committed no crime here in Mexico. I did not try to kill anyone. There are no physical injuries at all. There are no witnesses at all because these things didn't happen.
You know, because usually when you threaten to murder a woman that you're abusing, you always make sure to do it out in public. That's a smart place to do it. Never happened. No pictorial evidence that it ever did happen. Clanking piss bottles everywhere. How surreal is this? What kind of life are you living, champ? You're in a metal shed in Mexico, and you actually said the line, there's no evidence I tried to kill anyone. You are living in a metal shack in Mexico talking about how you are not trying to murder Mexican women. What the fuck happened to your life?
But when you get online, you can just say whatever the fuck you want. Okay, well, if you have something, show it. And, you know, making threats about how you know politicians and how you know judges down here and what you'll do to me. Well, you still have to have evidence, and I'm still a United States citizen. So, nothing that's been said about me is true at all.
I didn't do nothing. I'm a good boy. I'm innocent. I didn't do nothing at all. You know, this sounds real familiar. Again, very strange. Very strange that Ethan Ralph runs a show that has a lot of people that come on from the right wing that talk about race realism, talk about black people and how black people are these violent savages that just out there raping white women. Just abusive and terrible and doing all these terrible things. They're a bunch of didn't do nothings. And they're on the show of a guy who's literally that stereotype. It's literally what they're talking about. Ralph has been accused of rape and abuse and death threats against women time and time and time again. And you'll go on to a show and you'll complain about black guys saying that they're doing it when the host you're talking to literally is on audio threatening to strangle his fucking wife. Am I in the Twilight Zone? Do I live in the Twilight Zone? What the fuck happened to the right wing? All these talking heads, these political pundits that keep going on his fucking show, and you know who you are. And you have the balls to talk to me and other people about race realism and nationalism and conservatism and the traditional nuclear family with a guy that's been on tape this many times treating his mother like shit, his girlfriends like shit, his wife's like shit, his son like shit, his daughter like shit, sitting there drunk and high, unrepentantly so, grifting off Christ, grifting off fucking politics, grifting off everything. But you're such clout-chasing whores that you'll just close an eye to it. And I'm supposed to take you seriously? Slit your fucking throats.
But what has been said is completely untrue. And the fact that you would team with Faith Vickers, I mean, says all it needs to be said, really. You know, I'm considering a few different things. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, you know, now it's like a sitting target on my back or whatever. It's just two women. It's just two disgruntled women who I used to fuck, thinking they have me beat or thinking that they're going to scare me or whatever. Now, is it worth staying here in light of all that? I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll stick around. Maybe I'll stick around in the foreign country where I threatened a spicy Latina who told me she was going to fuck my shit up. I don't know if that's probably the smartest idea. He got very mad at Josh Boone for saying, run. Run for the hills, you stupid fucking idiot. He got very mad about that. Like, oh, Josh trying to get me killed. No, nobody's trying to get you killed, idiot. You're literally in a foreign country. You're a guest in a foreign country. You're not even a resident there. You're not a citizen there. And you're going around doing the shit you did in America over there. Somebody's going to do something about it. I wouldn't be sticking around, you dumb fucking idiot. What a moron.
Maybe not. And if they weren't liars, well, where's the pictorial evidence? If you try to kill somebody, where's the evidence? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's clear what they're trying to do here.
I saw somebody in chat say Africa arc. Let me tell you what's going to happen if Ethan Ralph tries to go to Africa. He tries to find himself in South Africa or Sudan or Chad or just anywhere on the continent of Africa. They're not going to stick you in an oil barrel like the cartel would. They're going to put tires around you, Ralph, light them on fire and kick you down a hill. I've watched those videos of what they do to people like you in Africa. They will literally, it's a pig in a blanket. They're going to light you on fire inside of like 3 or 4 rubber tires and send your ass hurling down a hill at 100 miles an hour. And they're going to laugh. And I'm going to laugh. Everybody's going to laugh. It'll be on, well, Live Leaks doesn't exist anymore, but somewhere. I would not go to Africa. That's going to be even worse.
And, you know, you have women bragging about their connections to Claudia Sheinbaum, the future Jewish president of Mexico.
This is my favorite part. I love that he did this. Remember, Ralph is like a chameleon. It's just, there's no true Ralph. All his politics are bullshit. He tells you he's conservative, but he votes for Obama. You know, it's just, there's nothing he says is true. But he likes to go back because a lot of his guests are idiots. And he'll go back and he'll harp on the Jew thing. So here he is talking, just listen to this.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's clear what they're trying to do here. And, you know, you have women bragging about their connections to Claudia Sheinbaum, the future Jewish president of Mexico.
Miss Sheinbaum. You know, those Mexican Jews, the lost 13th tribe. A lot of people don't really know about it. You're going to have to go ask Gabe Hoffman. He'll give you the down low on the 13th tribe of Israel, the Mexicans. Gloria Sheinbaum. Oh, Miss Shecklestorm down there. You know, the Mexican Jew, 13th tribe member, coming to get him. Oh, got to watch out for those Mexican Jews. They're popping out everywhere. Oy vey. You know, the Hasidic Jews from New York tunneled their way all the way down to fucking the Yucatan, apparently. And they're all out to get Ethan Ralph.
You have people bragging about their family being judges. You have people bragging about their family being businessmen.
Oh, no, I saw somebody in chat say, oh, well, she is Jewish. That's not my point. This is a fat American man that pays $400 a month to rent a metal shed. And he thinks a powerful Jewish politician, the future president of Mexico, is personally coming for him. He's that psychotic. He's ingested so many Xanax that he thinks in his metal shed on his dirt street surrounded by stray dogs that a powerful cartel of Jews are coming to get him because he is the truth speaker. Ethan Ralph, the Xanny addict, is the truth speaker, and only the most powerful of the 13th tribe can stop him. This sounds like a TV show. I think I've written a new TV show. It's AI TV. I've outdone AI. I've made a crazier plot than it could do.
Okay, well, I'm still a United States citizen. In no way did I attempt to kill anybody. I did not physically harm anyone. There is no pictorial evidence at all of that happening. Like, I mean, you know, a person accused me of trying to kill them. Where is the pictorial evidence? Where is the any type of evidence?
I love how he says it, evidence. There's a video of this black dude who gets his shit rocked on a bus where he keeps saying, call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. And here's Ralph asking for the evidence. Oh, where's that evidence? I need my evidence.
With almost no issue. The only thing is, I have 2 cats here, and I care more about these cats than I do, like, anybody or anything.
Oh, see, this is a part where I should have, like, had the clips ready to go where a childhood friend of his said that Ethan Ralph murdered puppies. I mean, you know, that's how all serial killers start, right? It probably would have made sense in the flow of how things are going. But I can't confirm if that's not complete bullshit or not. But some dude made the claim that made Ralph go fucking retarded with rage. And it was somebody he knew from his childhood that claimed that Ethan Ralph used to hang puppies over chairs and that him and his dad cooked them in ovens. And then Ralph, I swear to God, there's like a clip out there of Ralph saying, no, my dad and I only wanted to warm the dogs up in the oven. We weren't trying to cook them. Wow.
Attempted murder has like pictorial evidence. It has witnesses. It has just anything besides two disgruntled women gossiping amongst each other. Don't, you know, oh, what, this order? Oh, I have a DVRO against Faith Vickers.
Oh, here's a fun fact for people wondering, what's a DVRO? That's a domestic violence restraining order. And that's not the only one he has. Ralph has multiple restraining orders against him. Some of them normal restraining orders, others domestic violence restraining orders. You know, for women like Faith, for women like Aid, just, you know, other women, you know, they're all lying whores though. We can't forget that. It's a collective, you know, a collective of women Me Tooing him. He's an innocent baby boy. He didn't do nothing. Show him to evidence. He's an innocent little baby kissed by cherubs right on his fat little fucking cheeks. You need to get the evidence. All those domestic violence restraining orders, those are all bullshit. Ethan's an innocent boy.
With Faith Vickers. By the way, I signed that willingly. I admitted to 0 crimes during that DVRO because I did not commit any crimes. I did plead no contest to revenge porn. That's true.
I committed no crimes except for the sex offense of revenge porn. I signed that domestic violence restraining order against my ex, who bore my child, because I'm completely innocent. And of course, when you're completely innocent, you're always going to sign a domestic violence restraining order. And I committed no crimes except for the crime of revenge pornography, where I released a video of myself eating shit out of her ass. Oh, by the way, he eats shit. A real winner here. I wonder if Denny got around to that yet. Maybe that's what started the fight. We don't know what started the fight and the fallout. Maybe she was like walking down the street after they had some delicious tortas, and all of a sudden she felt the wind, what she thought was the wind, but it was really Ethan Ralph hunched over on his little piggy hoofs, trying to sniff her butt, truffle hunting for his next chocolate treat.
Like, I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie about that. Well, I say bring it on. That's what I say. Or let it go. Because the only way to take me off these fucking airwaves is to fucking kill me or lock me up for life.
Oh, tempting fate again there, champ. I don't know if we want to go around saying the only way to take me out is to kill me. You'll find out in a moment why that was a stupid statement to make. But that's Ethan Ralph, our ladies' man, teaching us the way to woo the women on this INCELebration early Valentine's Day special. And of course, we've got, Piggy on the run. We don't know, is he going to stay in Mexico? Is he going to go back to the United States? Is he going to go to South America, maybe Africa? We don't know. I don't know. Where's he going to go? Who knows? He's out there evading the law. A little piggy's out there truffle hunting. Oh, Daddy, let me smell your butt. Oh, I want to bury my snout up your shit. Oh, truffle hunting. I'm going to drive drunk down a one-way street, call my daughter a bitch, and choke my wife. Let me eat shit out of your butt. That's not a crime, except it's a crime when I release a videotape. I'm Ethan Ralph. Truffle hunting, woman abusing pig. Hybrid monstrosity from America. Can't stop me. I want to take a gander down under. I want to savor the flavor of your shithole, honey. Ooh-wee! Ethan Ralph. Just like wrestling. It's just like wrestling. Now, of course, all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, after Ralph, they have this breakup. She talks about him wanting to kill her. But then all of a sudden he starts putting up tweets and doing streams saying, oh no, she's actually the world's perfect woman and I was so wrong. The Ralph male was wrong. Oh no, I love you. I love you. I was so wrong about it. I love you. You might be wondering why that is. Oh, might have something to do with this.
And so I know that like things were going pretty south for Ralph for a while. And there were some issues. Metokur covered it. He was pretty funny about it. And then they covered it and they kind of beat it to death.
Oh my God, that guy was pretty funny about it. I agree. I'm not sure who you are, but I agree with that gentleman. That Metokur guy's a funny individual.
Where I just stopped caring, I would say is what happened. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah. That's on my mom.
And then he went to Mexico. And last I saw, he had some hot Latina chick. And things were looking pretty good. So I was like, oh, cool. You got a hot Latina chick. I got a hot Latina chick. Cool. I like hot Latina chicks. Right. And he goes, well, things are actually not going so good in that department. I'm like, really? I'm sorry. I'm
okay. You're going to love this part, chat. Listen to this really carefully. This is what Ethan Ralph told this dude in confidence. And this explains why Ralph suddenly has become a good little boy who kept his fat little mouth shut. Just listen to this.
Literally, what a honest engine. Am not following the drama. I had no clue. And he said that she is now alleging that he tried to kill her, and that she has potentially some cartel connections, and he's very scared and might be fucked. And he told me this in DM. So
to recap, this, let me put the perfect picture up. Jesus Christ. There we go. Ethan Ralph, stupid fat American expat, high off his ass on Xannies and liquor, meets a Latina chick, thinks she's a spicy hot tamale. He's going to go down there and woo her. Makes her cross cartel country to come visit him because he's too much of a pussy and too broke to visit her. She comes out to see him. They have a fight, probably because he tried to sniff her butt. And then he starts going off on social media about how she's a whore and she's, working with other whores in his life and all women are liars and he never did anything wrong. He never threatened to hurt her. She's talking about how he threatened to kill her and all this other crazy shit. But Ralph is like, that never happened. I'm a good boy. And then in DMs, suddenly there's a bot face, and in the DMs, he's telling everybody the cartel is hunting his fat little ass across Mexico. Amazing. What a fucking moron. Oh. What an idiot. Ralph, what the hell has happened to your life? You know, it's all the result of the things that you've done, right? You can't blame it on other people. You host a show where you talk shit about everybody's family, about everybody and everything they've ever done. You call it entertainment, you say it's wrestling, and you say everything's fair game. And then when people look at your life, the life that you live, and the fuck-ups you make, you get enraged about it. You become furious and seethe about it, because that's suddenly off limits. You call people's wives whores, their children retards. I mean, shit, Nick Rekieta, I have no idea how he forgave you. It's not just that you called his wife a whore. You called Nick Rekieta's kids like fucking, fucking retards? Like you attacked his children. I don't know how Nick is going to explain that to him when they're older. Like, Dad, why would you let this fat woman-abusing pig talk shit about us and then be friends with him? What the fuck is the matter with you? Like, what the fuck are you thinking? But you go on and on about people, and then look at your life. Every single woman you've encountered, Ralph. Now, if I ask chat, I bet you there are people that have had terrible relationships, men and women, where they've had bad breakups. The people they were with were psychopaths. They lied about them. I'm sure that shit happens all the time. Me Too stuff, I'm sure some of it's bullshit. But it's every woman, Ralph. It's every single woman you've had any interaction with is all saying the same fucking thing. You're not rich or famous, idiot. You're not some big Hollywood producer. There's no fucking price on your head. You're not a mover or shaker. You're not a power broker. They're not going to get shit out of it. But yet every one of them has the same fucking story. Ex-wives, ex-baby mamas, ex-girlfriends. Ethan was physically mean, verbally mean, sexually abusive. They say it over and over and over. You get recorded on audio saying it yourself. You say it on stream unrepentantly. You call your daughter a bitch. You don't give a shit about your son. You treated your mom like dog shit. And then you get huffy and puffy and you get mad at people when they talk about it. You're a fucking idiot. The misery that you're living is what you brought upon yourself. You live in a you live in a metal shack in a third world country, hiding from America. You talk shit about America now because you can't really come back to it. You'll get brought in for civil litigation. You'll get brought in for other shit. Who fucking knows? And now you can't even stay in Mexico because you dated some chick and treated her like dog shit. And now you're legitimately scared she's got cartel connections or she knows politicians. You better hope she was just bullshitting you to shut your fat ass up and make you fuck off. But eventually, Ralph, you're going to fuck with the wrong one. You're going to pick some chick and you're going to fuck with the wrong one. And they will put you in an oil barrel. And they will film it and put it on the internet. Put a little hat on you. Put a little sombrero on you, Ralph. And stick you in an oil barrel. And you will have nobody to blame but yourself. Your life is misery because you made it misery. You are in poverty because you chose to make yourself fall into poverty. Because you don't take care of financial responsibilities. I mean, you need to be babysat. I don't think, have you ever lived by yourself? Have you always had to have a woman take care of you? You lived with your mother till you were in your 30s. You got immediately with a girl, you made her take care of you. Dumped her, got another one to take care of you. Dumped her, got another one to take care of you. You're near middle age. You're halfway through your life, Ralph. And you've never taken care of yourself. And when you take care of yourself, you end up in a metal shack eating tortas. In a third world country. What the fuck happened to you? Did you not ever learn how to be a man, Ralph? What it means to take care of yourself, to be responsible financially, to be dependent, to be a rock for your family to lean upon? That's what you're supposed to be. Not, telling women to clean your piss bottles up and calling your daughter a bitch. Not driving drunk down the wrong way of the fucking street in a third world country because you don't give a shit about their safety. All you care about is how high you can get and how good that'll feel. Most of my streams are supposed to be lighthearted, but Jesus Christ, you make that difficult, don't you? All these people tried to save you talking about a redemption arc? You're undeserving. You're undeserving, Ralph, of redemption. Leave redemption to God. Maybe God will forgive you, Ralph, but I think humanity as a whole has probably had enough of your shit. You aren't Ric Flair. This isn't wrestling. This is real life. You treat people like dog shit, and you're going to die alone. And that's really sad. You're going to die alone in a metal shack, Ralph. And you chose that. That's the future you chose. And the people that openly associate with you after seeing all of this and hearing all of this are con men and grifters. And they shouldn't be given any opportunity to spread their bullshit because they don't believe in it. You are a fucking circus sideshow. That's it. That's all you are. That's what you amounted to. A circus sideshow. Some people pity you, but really that's just a fear they have internally because they don't want to end up like you. They're scared they're at the edge and they may slip and become you. And so they show you a little bit of mercy because they want mercy later on. That's the whole thing that's going on when they talk about redemption arc. You're irredeemable and you don't deserve it. So that is Ethan Ralph, ladies man. Sorry if I got a little heavy there in a few points, chat. Who am I to speak here? Just a guy on the internet watching a fat fucking American expat make an ass of himself continually. But there's a point. I think there's a point where it just happens so many times that you have to really just concede that it's probably true. I know you want the evidence, Ralph. Like CCTV footage of you strangling a whore or something. I'm sorry I can't give you that evidence. But I think at this point when 7 women and a girl that you called a bitch who's your daughter for no reason, I think when you add all those up, that's pretty good evidence. It starts to show maybe a pattern of behavior, Ralph. A repeatable pattern of behavior that shows that maybe your personality is shit and you're fucking flawed and just not fixable. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. If only you'd listen to the sweet, dulcet tones of Coach Red Pill. Who even, CRP, with this all women are dogs, yeah? But Ralph, even as fucked up as that is, with his whole red-pilled pickup artist shit, even he never talked about fucking hitting women or treating them like that. Oh, when he talked about his family, he talked about them with love. I mean, he may have been an idiot, and his advice may have been terrible, but I don't remember him ever saying beat your dog when he said women were dogs. I mean, we could watch it again. Let's double check here.
Like dogs. Now, what do I mean? You have to treat them like you would treat a dog. You ever go up to a dog and you're afraid of the dog and the dog senses it, and the dog gets up and smells the fear coming off of you and starts barking at you and snarling at you and showing its teeth, and it's pissed off at you and doesn't like you. And you're like all insecure and tentative, like, I'm sorry, hi, can I get you a drink? I just want to be friends, please don't bite me. And what's that woman gonna do? She's gonna snarl at you. She's gonna look at you like, ew, creepy, ew, rough. If you're firm and self-confident, they respond. They get relaxed, see? Just like dogs. You go up to a dog, you know, a big, mean Doberman Pinscher, right? Or whatever, some Germanic, what's a Rottweiler, right? Or a Pit Bull, you know? You go up to that dog, you know, and you say, hey, don't fuck with me, dog. So that's what you have to do. You have to treat women like dogs.
See, Ralph, I don't remember saying treat them like shit. Everybody loves a doggo, Ralph. Maybe, you know, God, you're like the anti-CRP, aren't you? He wanted you to treat them like dogs, and you hung dogs. He wanted you to give them a nice food bowl of, a bowl of water and food. You wanted to stick them in an oven with Ronnie. I guess that's the difference. I guess CRP was just a better human being than you, Ralph. Fucked up is that? Woo. Oh, it's just wrestling, Ralph. Don't get mad. Just wrestling. We're just wrestling out here. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So, well, I mean, that's my inceldom stream. It's my INCELebration stream. You know, there just comes a point when you put it all together and you look at it chronologically, it's all lined up. It's too much. It's too much, you know? Like, it's too many women, Ralph. It's just too many fucking women. All saying the same thing. Now, I've been told, or I should say earlier, that Denny might have watched the stream. In which case, best of luck to you. Stay away from Ethan Ralph. I hope this was educational for you. Tell your friends to stay away from Ethan Ralph. Because he's a giant fat baby. He's a poop-eating baby. Ethan Ralph is a poop-eating baby that pisses in bottles. And is not somebody that you want to associate with. You could do so much better. All right? Just look at the guy. I don't know. Was it like a pity thing? Maybe it was like a joke thing? I don't know. But boy, that I would just stay far away from him. Maybe, was it like did you guys have things in common? He's got really big tits. Do you have big tits? Maybe you share bras? Maybe you're like, oh, this American man's got fancy American bras. He can borrow me because he's got such large titties because he's fat. I don't know. Like, what did you guys have in common? If I could have interviewed you, that probably would have been my first question, is do you share bras together? And then what does he smell like? Because it's been reported that his breath smells like tampons. Oh, God. That must have been terrible. No wonder he keeps shoving tortas down his face, hoping the tomatoes will mask the smell. Tampon breath, four-titted, fucking gunted pig man, and his giant American titties smell like tampons. God damn. It's rough out there for a girl. Oh, that felt nice. That was fun. I had fun with that, chat. Where's my, where's my Ethan Ralph, is that on the run? I've got so many different somebody went to the trouble of making all these AI pictures of Ralph just running from the police and skating. He's the only American trying to break in from Mexico. You know what I mean? Like he's going the opposite way. It's this weird thing that confuses border control nobody really knows about. But there's just so many pictures. They're all fantastic. AI is just great. Whipping this shit up on there. That shit would have taken forever to draw by hand. Make your computer do it for you. Fantastic. Now, I've got some super chats here. I know. I'm demonetized on YouTube. Had to do it through Ko-Fi and, Cashapp. But I will read those. We'll take another small break and get into those. For everybody else that came out for this INCELebration, thank you for coming. I hope this Lonely Fucks Valentine's stream has been educational for you and taught you how to woo the ladies. Remember, the tips and tricks of the secrets of the sector are as follows. Scream at women, abuse women, tell women they're liars, rape and molest women. Treat them like shit if they're your progeny. Treat them like shit if they're your, if it's a matriarchal relationship, they're your mom. Deny ever doing anything wrong. Demand evidence at every turn. Feel free to threaten their lives whenever you want. Even if you're caught on tape, just deny that it ever happened. Everybody's a whore that has a vagina. You're the ultimate sensation that's ever existed. Even though you may be obese and smell like tampons and have 4 tits and 2 stomachs, and even though you've been verifiably caught on tape eating poop, you are the center of the universe, and every woman should throw themselves at you. Their vagina should instantly explode into a stream of wetness just at the mere sight of your visage, because you are everything there is and will be. That's the secret of the sector. That's my tips and tricks for you on how to net yourself a lady. Okay? You go out there and you win a woman over, and if you can't win her over, you just smack her. You hit her and you say, bish. Ethan Ralph don't tolerate this, bish. And you get any shit from anybody. I'm not kidding you, folks. You listen real close now. You get any shit from anybody. Yeah, if you're a chick trying to get a guy, if you're a guy trying to get a chick, and they give you shit, I want you to verbatim tell them you're going to come on their grave.
And they talk about me jacking off to Nikki Haley. I'm going to jack off on your fucking casket, you cocksucking son of a bitch. And you ain't going to be able to do shit about it. You understand? I'm going to come nut all over your fucking grave. Do you understand? And if your mom is dead by then, I'm going to come on her grave too. I'm going to come all over your grave, and I'm going to come all over her grave. That's what I'm going to do to you and your mother. And you can't stop me.
The best quarterback in the league.
It's not against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against the law. Nick Rekieta told me that wasn't against... Do you understand? Nick Rekieta told me I could come on your grave.
Nick Rekieta told me I could just jack off on your corpse. That's what you tell him. And then you point him to Nick Rekieta's YouTube channel, so he gets really confused. Why are all these people complaining to me about me giving out advice to masturbate on graves? I never said that to anyone. What the fuck is going on? Okay. So for those of you that sent in super chats via Ko-Fi and super chats via Cashapp, I'm going to read them here. Let me just go get another drink. We'll do a small break, get back to that. Everybody else that came out, I hope you had a good time. Enjoy your actual Valentine's Day. Enjoy time with your loved ones and your family or your significant other. I'm sure you're all well-adjusted people that understand that Ethan Ralph is just a disgusting little pig man. Disgusting little pig man that should never be taken seriously. So let's put up the break video that's going to actually play the right audio. And we'll come back in about 5 minutes, do the super chats, and then close it out. For everybody else, it's going to take off. Have a wonderful weekend, and have a great upcoming Valentine's Day. Okay. All right. We're back, chat. Let's go through the super chats that are there. We'll work our way through them. Hopefully I don't miss any. I'm not really super used to using anything outside of YouTube because I was trained like a little monkey on it. A little trainable monkey on YouTube, but now I've got to use outside things. So Ko-Fi and the fuck is it? Cashapp? So let's work our way through. Again, I'm not 100% sure if it's like sending real names or not, so I'm just going to stick the first names if there are names attached to try to give you some anonymity, unless it's like some cute little fucking username, in which case it's obvious. So we got from Lone, tell the drama generators quit yapping if possible. Drama generators quit yapping. By the way, 2 hats and 2 hoodies and a mug are very nice. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the merchandise. Actually, let me be a whore and put up the merchandising store. There we go. Again, that's metokur.myshopify.com. Fantastic bargains. From Dominic, any advice for building a gaming PC? Nope, I have zero advice for building a gaming PC. I'd be the wrong person to ask. And if I told you and gave you advice on like GPUs and CPUs and all that shit, it would turn out to be a disaster and you'd hate me forever for it. I'm not sure. I go to G, I guess. Check out G, browse G. Maybe they'll be able to help you. They'll probably tell you something that'll get you electrocuted, but you can give it a shot. From Mr. Metokur, for Ralph is an animal and a woman abusing fag. Oh, seems like there's some consensus here among the audience. From John, can't wait for the pig roast. Sui. Well, we all do enjoy a good old-fashioned pig roast. Who doesn't love one of those? Who doesn't enjoy a good old-fashioned a pig roast? Oops, am I doing this right here? Yeah, there we go. From Super Sasha, happy White History Month, Jimbo. You always gotta enjoy White History Month. Every February, every year. From Devin, keep on living, Jim. Well, I'm giving my best shot. I've been trying here. From Ryan, just money, no message attached, but thank you, Ryan. From Jordan, thanks for streaming for us lonely fucks. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit heavier than usual, but hopefully you enjoyed a few laughs along the way, like CRP's advice for everybody, or Ralph being a constant and consistent fuck up. From Andrew, $5, thank you very much. From Cassandra, cancer AIDS will never stop your weeb ass. Well, everybody loves weebery. Who doesn't love anime and video games? Keeps you strong. Keeps you strong in the trying times. You know, when I feel the light dimming and the hand of death approach and the scythe around my neck, I reach for my gunpla and I kiss that plastic and it gives me a little bit of hope. From Jason, you taught me how to laugh and think big. Well, I'm glad I could help. From Does This Matter? Thanks in advance for the laughs, Papa Jim. Well, I hope you had a few laughs tonight. From Michael, no message attached, but thank you, Michael. Oh, I see how this works. Okay, Joshua, no message. Here we go. From Joshua, who would win in a cage match, Fuentes or Shitrat? Oh, I'm fairly certain that Fuentes would win. I don't think Shitrat has it in him, to be honest with you. But I haven't seen him lately. Maybe like bulked up. I mean, this is an INCELebration. Jesus, we should have had death matches. We should have put incels against incels to see who would win in the end. Fuck, that was such a great... that's such a good concept, and now I feel like I fucked it up. There should be a bracket system. If anybody's going to do a Valentine's Day stream, do an incel deathmatch Valentine's Day stream, where you take the biggest incels of the internet and have a voting bracket on who you think would win. They have like David Shitrat and Nick Fuentes. From McKenna, for you, or love you, Jade and Jim, happy Valentine's Day. Well, thank you very much. Hope you have a happy Valentine's Day as well. Just making sure here I'm not missing anybody. From Dominic, you made bibs for my baby, thanks. I hope you enjoy those. That was all Jade's idea. From Rodden, uhura from the Proud Boys. Well, thank you very much. From Jonathan Andrews, clearly Shelby doesn't own an air fryer. Now, I said that specifically. Usually it would just be the first name, but you wanted me to say this specifically for you for some reason. So I will say it one more time. Clearly, Shelby doesn't own an air fryer. Hopefully that helps with whatever abomination of AI you're working on. It's probably going to end up sending threats to people and getting me arrested. From William, hey, Jim, I met my girl partly because of you, thanks. Well, hope you two are having a great time and have many happy days ahead of you. From Big, can't send super chat, but love your videos. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I still have an archive that's up over on... God, does BitChute still exist? There should be an archive up on BitChute of most of my videos. And I think there are other people that have put together like Google Drive archives, and other people have re-uploaded them on YouTube. So they're still out there. Let's see here. From Devin, is this for the O&A or for the Q&A? Well, I guess technically, yes. From James, Godspeed, you beautiful potato nibba. Well, thank you very much. From David, thanks for the stream and best wishes to you. Right back at you. Hope you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day. From Philip, INCELebration, love you, Jimbo. Hope you're doing great. Well, I can say this. As sick as I am with all the shit that I've got going on, at least I'm not living in a fucking metal shack in Mexico. So there's always a bright side to life. You've just got to look for that silver streak. From Sunny, are the Valentine's designs a Pippa reference? No, when I talked to, because my wife is the one that does all the artwork and stuff, and we talked about art designs, she wanted more cutesy shit. So I was like, okay, draw whatever cutesy shit you want to draw. So that's the direction she went with it. I am personally a big fan of the little dancing puddings, but she wanted to expand the little dancing puddings out into other things, which people seem to like. Let me see here. I lost my spot for a second. From Jean, Sweetie Squad for life. From Matthew, best of luck to you, sir. Well, thank you very much. Why does it keeps doing that? It keeps pulling me forward here. All right. Almost there. And then we'll jump over to the other one. I'm just going through Cashapp at the moment. From Michelle. I promise not to come on your grave. Perfect stream. Well, thank you very much. Having people masturbate on my tombstone would be a little weird. Or maybe I'll get it mocked up with a target that just says aim here if you feel lucky. From John again. Ralph es un perosito trista jaja, sad pig in Mexican. From Eric, nice stream, laughed my ass off. Well, I'm glad you liked it. From Hot, happy Valentine's Day, you big gay, we'll say nibber there, in case they're still putting me on the bad boy list of YouTube. From Patrick, Mister Metokur the goat, and Ethan Ralph the goatsy. I think he would actually really love goatsy, to be honest, given his proclivity for eating human excrement. From Stacy, hey Jim, thanks for the laughs. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. From Reese, missed you gamer, have some of my pot money. Oh, well, fantastic. Who doesn't love marijuana money? From David, you didn't even mention him hanging up on you. I could have got to that. There was a stream Ralph did where I tried calling in for a laugh to see what would happen, and he thought I was AI. He was so drunk and so high. And this is after he begged. He was like, oh, I'll make $20,000. So I call in, and I get to ask him one question about a torta, and then he hangs up, and he's convinced it's AI. He's convinced that can't be a real human. That's AI. That's it's a program. It's software. From Caden, never sent in a dono, but hope you all get better. Thank you very much. From Ugly Man, can we get a health update? Still unhealthy. Still dealing with cancer. 6 months now since they put in my stents after the heart attacks. From what I understand, I've got to be on the medication I'm on for another 6 months, which means I'm stuck not getting interventions. So I'm kind of fucked because I've had multiple, compression fractures, fragility fractures from the osteo in my lumbar. So L1, 2, and 3 all got fucked. And they can't go in and put these like little balloons or this paste or putty shit that they put in your back. But I'd have to go off medication for like a week or two at most. And then by that point, there wouldn't be any benefit to it. So I'm stuck in like this non-intervention state until I'm off because I'm on Brilinta, I'm on aspirin and a couple other things for like blood thinners and platelet medications and all that kind of shit. But hanging in there as I go through this fucking nightmare. From Waffle, thanks for streaming tonight. Easily a top 10 best. From Jared, best of luck. I'll light a candle in your honor. Well, thank you very much. And finally, from Chris, thanks, Jim. And drink water, please. Support. Oh, wait, holy shit. Why does it cut it off? I'm pretty sure you said more there, man. In fact, they might have cut off some of these fucking things. I don't know. I wish it was easier to fucking read through this. I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. The old man will figure it out. All right, let me hop over to Ko-Fi here. There's some messages over there. These I do remember you can actually click on, is it details? And it'll let me see what it says. It actually does let me see what it says over here, so that works better. From John, Sneederman. I'm going to guess Sneederman's not a real last name, so I'm going to say it. Thanks for helping us lonely fucks better understand how to win a woman's heart, Jimbo. Let's hope Ethan Ralph never stops living the best life. He's such a saint to endure so much for his E-Daddy alive. Isn't he? Isn't he just a sweetheart? From Ga004, thank you, Jim. Hope you and Jade are having a better year. By any chance, do you know where one can watch the Monday Matt song stream you did? The archives for most of your stuff, but can't find that one. I'm not even sure which one you're specifically talking about, to be honest. Song stream with Mundane Matt. I remember doing a couple of Mundane Matt streams, but I'm not sure exactly what one that is. If somebody, I'll tell you what, how about this? Because I'm on post, but I also know people sometimes there's like a Metokur Twitter bot somebody made. So if somebody knows what stream this is, just at one of my accounts, I guess, my post account or the Metokur bot account, because it basically is my account, since it just reposts all the shit I put on post, and at what that stream is so this guy can find it. And then you can look it up with the at on X, or you can go over to post and find it. I have no clue. Let me look. I mean, I'm trying to look through here. Would I have this buried in somewhere? Like, I have certain stuff saved on my computer, but not shit that old. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So I'm sorry. Hopefully somebody can dig it up. Jack showed my wife one of your videos on our third date. You solidified my belief in a great sense of humor. God bless you. I'm glad it worked out. From Alinar, tell Jade that I like the Metokur bunnies. I will pass that message on. From John, keep at it, Jim. The fat fuck better not be the stream to end on. From Marillo. Hold on here a second. Pull up details. Gonna have to catch an archive. I dropped in an hour late. Never got the notification from YouTube. Glad to see you again, boss. Well, there'll be archives like there usually are, I'm gonna guess. From Kidneys, thanks for the stream, Jim. From Tony Stark. Ironic that this year of all years, Valentine's Day is on Ash Wednesday. Fitting. Let me get the whole message here. Considering how all of Ralph's relationships have disintegrated to dust. Very true. Very, very true. From a Brown CBR. Hey, Jim. Hope you're feeling a bit better from your last stream. Will you read Xenotype, the backwards manga? Apparently you make a cameo in it a lot. I'll have to check it out. I still read manga. I'm still a weeb. You know, I've noticed a lot of people giving weeb shit. Like, there's this weird tendency right now online. If you like anime or manga or video games, they're giving a lot of people shit for that. Oh, you're a nerd. You're a weeaboo nerd. Yeah, I love it. Why would I not? Why would I not love it? Video games are great. Anime's great. Manga's great. Like, call me a weeb all you like. Jimmy's a nerd, and he's just unrepentant about it. From Coronavirus, spelled with a K. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a classic DBZ-inspired Magic Mushrooms bizarre Japanese rap video called Gallo Sengen, and I highly recommend it. I believe I have seen that. Which is weird that you'd be able to pull that one up. But Belligerent Brian, my birthday's coming up, and I found out work canceled my time off for it. The stream was the best in years and cheered me up. Thanks, man. Also, Ghost Politics is talking shit. He reckons you're streaming weekly now. Oh, yeah, every week. It's a consistent schedule. Let's see here. From Aldenar, you forgot the Super Chat text scroll boomer. Also, have you seen the hilarious Mama Max drama recently? The Moon Cricket Burning Oreo Man made a great video about it. No, I have not. I've not seen it. From Not Miku, Chat always wins. From Celius, if women are dogs, does that make Jade a lesbian? I suppose so. I guess, boom, logic. From Undone Jen, I told you last time I'd be disappointed if you didn't make it to another stream. Appreciate you, sir. Well, thank you very much. From Shredmans, great stream, Jim. From JB, Ethan Ralph, follow through with the gunted.com arc when. Also, the white browser is a child predator. I have no idea who that is, but apparently they've been called out by JB. From Rush, so let me pull this up here. You forgot to include the video evidence of Ralph abusing Denny. Oh, God, I suppose there probably is. Oh, the evidence? Is there evidence out there, Ralph? From Scampy. Keep getting better. From Asparagus, I probably butchered the name. Bless you, Jim, for all the, thank you for all the entertainment throughout the years. From Marm, hey, Jim, I would have given a bigger Superberry or some such merch, but I'm afraid I'm already spent most of my money on chemo and my merch budget already went to buying Pippa's plush. Yeah, holy shit, Pippa's really blowing up. So from what I understand, right, I don't know if this is all VR, like tubers right now, or if it's just Pippa, but it's very strange. But they've got like t-shirts and stuff up at Hot Topic and actual physical store locations. They got like plushie dolls coming out. Like VTubing itself is really exploding right now. And it reminds me of what is it? Psychopaths, I think is the anime that kind of had like a thing like that where they became really big. It's just like my Japanese animes. But Pippa's out there killing it. Make that money. You make that money, Pippa. You sell those plushies. You get more Hot Topic merch out there. From Marm, hey Jim. Oh no, I just read that one. From Bran. Hey Jim, I just wanted to say thank you for all the laughs. I made some art of you. It's a little autistic, but I sent it to you on post. I'd appreciate it if you saw it before you died of cancer AIDS. Well, I will take it some time to check it out. From Tay, thanks for everything, Jim. God, I hope that's the actual artificial intelligence, Tay. And you've come back to right the wrongs of the internet. From Jack Bish, thanks for the entertainment. From Lane the Bear, great to see you, Daddy Jim. Love the stream. From F4K3 or Fake, can't wait for Ralph to become a cryptid legend in Mexico. You know it's going to happen. From I Bought a Hat, great stream, Jim. You should stream on Kick. Also, Null is a charisma vacuum. I understand right now, like for the alternative streaming sites, Rumble and Kick are kind of the big two, I guess. I seem to like Kick more, I'll be honest with you. Rumble seems weird because it's got like locals integration, but I think like the locals thing is like tacked on, whereas Kick feels like one package where everything's just kind of put together. And it seems like Kick is a little, I don't know, you can find more shit on Kick, I guess. Rumble feels a little bit cluttered in what you're trying to look for. But I don't know. I listen, these streams are one-offs. I'm not planning on coming back to streaming, and I sure shit I'm not really going to be setting up shop somewhere else. If for some reason YouTube went down, I still do have an Odyssey account. I'd just use that if I had to for whatever reason. From Sarcastic Madman, are the rabbits in the Valentine's Day merch designs purposely Peppa references? Also, she is currently streaming. You should rate her when you end. You know, people have brought up the rating thing. I don't know how the fuck that works. Is there a button I hit? Is there a button I hit somewhere in here that lets me just send everybody over there? All right, hold on. I'm going to pull this up. Let's pull up Pippa's stream. Let's see what Pippa's streaming about right now. Let's go harass the rabbit. Hold on, chat. We're pulling it up. This game lets you make Peter Griffin. Up there's Pippa. Pippa's streaming. Okay, chat. Hold on. Let's go fuck with Pippa Pipkins. We're getting near the end. We're getting near the end of the stream. I've gone through the super chats. Probably missed a few. I'm trying to get everybody. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Mr. Ward, thanks for helping us lonely fucks. Better understand how to win a woman's heart. From Gaw again. Thank you, Jim. Oh, no. Okay. So I have read these. All right. Chat, should we go fuck with Pippa as we end this out? Pippa right now, 302,000 subs. My God. Pippa Pipkin is just blowing up. Pippa Pipkin is just blowing the fuck up right now. Let me see. I'm going to put this. You know what? I can't rate them properly. I'm sorry, chat. I can't rate them properly. Let me just add in what the URL is. Where would I do that? Where am I doing that? Text? Paste? Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. Oh my God. No, that just says 19 by 9. God, I'm a confused old man. Don't fucking bully me, chat. There we go. That doesn't work either. Oh, what a disaster. Jim, what are you doing? Chat, this is what I want you to do. You know, I'll put up their name down here. There we go. Because some of you might not even know who the fuck this is. The channel name is Pippa Channel. And I want you to go to the Pippa Pipkin channel. That's the URL of the video they have on right now. There's some of you left. And just go, rate them, I guess. Go rate them. Go rate him. Go rate him, and it's just, I don't know. Tell him bunny rabbits are inferior to gerbils. I don't know. Let's start some shit with this person. Explain to them that gerbils are the superior creature. Explain to them that gerbils are the best. Oh, you fucking rabbits, the gerbils have come. It's a boomer raid. That's right. It's a boomer raid by the boomer waffen. It's just a bunch of confused tech illiterate people that are trying to do something and not doing it properly. That's right. It's explain it's a gerbil boomerang. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, rabbit? Not a fucking thing. Oh, the gerbils have come. Okay, enough of this silliness. Thank you for everybody that came out. Hopefully I got to your message. If I missed it, I apologize again. I'm not used to using these outside services. I tried to read everybody's. I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day. Remember, I'm tech illiterate. We could have done a raid better, but whatever. It's Pipkin, Pipkin, the rabbit girl. She's doing a stream right now. Go raid her. Maybe she'll give you a Hot Topic t-shirt if you ask nicely enough. I don't know. All these kids and their hip hops and their Hot Topics. I'm just too out of touch with it, chat. I'm just too out of touch with it. All right. You all have a fantastic weekend. Again, have a great Valentine's Day. I hope you all learned a great lesson from Ethan Ralph Lothario at large on how to keep a woman and keep her happy. Feel free to go over and enjoy some Pippa Pipkin Hot Topic shillery as she sells you her Hot Topic t-shirts and her Phase Connect plushies. And you go boomerang the shit out of her.